easy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here.
Good morning, everybody. I feel like this is my revealing that I have purple hair now video, because I said good morning, everybody, and that was the morning before I went to school. But I don't have school today. Yate. And I'm going to be trying to go 24 hours without all electronics. Well, not all electronics. I'm going to be going 24 hours without my laptop, Chromebook, iPod, and phone. And all television. So I'm allowed to use my cameras, obviously, or else this wouldn't be a video. I can use, like, my watch, which doesn't do anything fancy. It's no Apple Watch. I'm allowed to listen to the radio, but I'm not allowed to listen to music on anything else, I guess. That's not the radio. I'm trying to think of the other rules, and I have to go 24 hours. So, it's currently 8:35. I went to sleep at, like, 11:30 last night. So, would that count as it being from 11:30 to 11:30? I'm gonna go with that. Because I went that time without electronics, but I didn't set stopwatch. I probably should have done that, but too late now. But I'm just going to be kind of taking you guys through the day and just kind of showing you how I'm trying to pass the time. I don't think I'm going to do that bad because, like, I'm not obsessed with, like, my iPod and my phone and my Chromebook. It's my laptop that I'm concerned about, because I also have videos that I want to edit, but I'm not going to edit them today. I might even film a couple of other videos because they don't require any electronics and it's passing the time. So I'm probably going to do that too. I just got to think of stuff. I'm probably going to read for a while. Obviously, that's one of the things that many people do to pass time. But I feel like I'm going to run out of ideas by about halfway through the day. So, come join me as I try not to die of boredom. Woo! First thing I'm going to do is make myself some breakfast. What do we got? I'm going to make muffin. And if anybody's wondering where my parents are right now, my mother is on her way to radiation. She left probably like 20 minutes ago. My dad's at work, so you'll see them around noonish. Which could make it harder because my mom will be on the computer, my dad might watch TV, and I'll have to avoid just standing there and watching. It'll be fine, I'll just like not go inside. I don't even know if I was in shot because I didn't turn around my screen. Smart of me. Now we just gotta wait for that to toast. They've popped. Feel quiet, but also I got up 20 minutes ago. Or 15. Nope, 20 actually. By now. Let me grab it. 1, 2. Crumbs all over the floor. Feel them overnight. So really what this is just me trying to like make content out of me just like going through a day. Now I'm going to actually make my bed for once in my life. The one thing that I didn't think of though is I have a bright light there so you guys can like see better and stuff. But I have to go to that side, so I either have to crawl across and mess it up or make my way through there again. This is going to be harder than it normally would be. Not saying that'd be easy. But let's go. This is me just trying to pass the time. Yeah, and if you're wondering why does it look so bad, I don't normally make my bed. But now, we're gonna make the top bunk. Bum 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 bum. Well, if I should have done that one first. So to step on the bottom bunk. Did it. Yikes. So now I'm probably gonna go take a shower because I just want to blow some time. And I actually get to listen to music for that because there's a radio in our bathroom, and I'm going to turn on the radio and listen to music that way because that does not cheat. So I'll see you, I guess, after my shower. Looks like some guys are enjoying the bed I made for them. Cuties. So I'm going to start cleaning my room, and I'm going to be doing it in sections so you guys can see it in generally nice lighting. And also so you can like see it. But it's time lapse, don't worry. First, my mom just got back from radiation. I'll have to check in with her and see how it went. We have a loud garage door. I'd like to point that out. Just gonna wait.
Lions on Claire.
How'd it go?
Oh, hi! It went good. The worst part of it was holding my hands above my head for a long, long time, and I completely lost circulation and was in a lot of pain. And I thought, oh, please let it be over soon. And then she came in and said, about 1 minute left. So then when I could put my arms down, I thought I had them up in the air, raising them down, and my hand was like this across my face. It was funny. And then Gra took me to breakfast, so it's all better.
Oh.
I'm all better. Yeah. So round 1, all done.
So I've ended up coming here and doing some yard work instead of chilling at home and like doing my room. It's kind of cheating, I guess, a little bit because it's like not at my house and like it's with somebody else, but this is probably super zoomed into my face. But I guess it's just how it works. I feel like I'm on a diet right now. I feel like somebody would be like, oh, do you want to watch some TV? I'd be like, no, I'm on a diet. Because 24 hours with no TV, computer, anything like that.
You set that yourself?
Yeah, it's for a video. To see how I'd like last and stuff. And like what I do. Because like I wanted it to kind of be like, I didn't, because like I've gone 24 hours without stuff before, but it's normally when like something's going on. Because
electricity or something.
Well,
like that.
yeah, but like if I go somewhere or I'm hanging out with friends, it's really easy for me to go without it. But when I'm on my own, or I guess here, it's a little bit harder. Because I was going, like, if this was a different day, I would have brought my iPod to listen to music while I was doing stuff.
You can take music outside.
And part of the rules was I can listen to like the radio. So like when I took a shower, I listened to the radio, and like in the car, I listened to radio. But I can't use like my iPod or phone or laptop to listen to music. Hasn't been that hard yet, but I feel like once it gets later at night, it's gonna get pretty difficult. Because normally when I'm like relaxing and like starting to like go to bed, I like watch YouTube.
Yeah.
or like play solitaire or go through Facebook.
I can understand that.
I'll probably like read a book for a while, but I don't know. But I've been doing fine so far. It's nice that I'm allowing, obviously for a video I'd have to allow myself to use the camera because it also gives me like something to talk to. And
Are you recording now?
yeah, it's fine. It's kind of like a day in the life of like, and it's kind of like a vlog kind of thing, except it's not because it's for a challenge, but it's like I'm like documenting my day. Like I woke up this morning, I made breakfast. Pretty bird. I should grab my other camera to like get really cool pictures of the bird
He'll
feeder.
be back. Because he's not on the right side to get him to sew up.
And I just like documented some stuff, but a lot of it's got to get time lapsed because in real life stuff takes a while. We've just been kind of relaxing, chilling. I made some chalk work. Paranormal baby. I also climbed the tree, but my grandma made me come down. Just kind of chillaxing for now. Nothing too interesting. Don't even know if you can see me. I should actually use the fact that I can turn the screen around. Just chillaxing and all that fun stuff. I'm stressing her out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be doing, because at the time it's like Easter time, I'm going to be doing an Easter look. This is not a tutorial, this is me trying to pass the time. Because I still can't use electronics, there was a couple of close calls. But it wouldn't have been my fault. Either time. Either time. I don't know how well this is going to come off because this is only a couple of days old, but it's been chipping horribly, so my camera's battery is like dead right now. It's been off all day. I'm gonna have to plug it in and use the other one for a while, but that one doesn't provide the same nail perspective, but I'll probably just like plug that one in and leave it like that so you can just listen to me talk. Because isn't that what everybody wants to do? Right. You can still look at the nails though, which is great. I might even turn this into a video. I'm probably not going to because this is not a tutorial. This is me trying to pass the time and show it to y'all. Yeah. Ugh. I don't even know what to say. Oh, my nails look so dirty. I don't know if you can see this on camera. I really hope you can't. It's like there's some dirt under these. Yikes. And then just before this I showed you guys like I closed it and all that, like this desk and all that stuff. That was more for the effect. I opened it right back up to get out all this nail stuff so I could do my nails. And it's currently 8:15 earliest I'm going to go to sleep is 10. And I'm going to get back up so I can plug in everything because everything is dead. I need to plug in this camera because I have filming tomorrow. I have to plug in that one's battery. I have to plug in my iPod, which died yesterday, but because I was like, well, I'm going 24 hours without electronics, I'm not going to even bother to plug it in. But I need it for tomorrow. I need to plug in my laptop because I need that for tomorrow with full battery because I'm not going to have the chance to charge it for a while. I'm going to have to just use it on straight battery, which hopefully won't turn out to be a problem. But excited for tomorrow, don't get me wrong. I'm also excited for today to be over. Because Mom's like, oh, do you want to watch a movie? And I'm like, I can't. 24 hours without electronics. She's like, even that? And I'm like, yeah, even that. It's part of the rules. Back in the olden days. Now I want to watch a movie. Like, if I wasn't doing this, I wouldn't want to watch a movie. But now I, like, want to watch one just so I can do something. Well, more like not do something. It's not that productive. But when I was at my grandma's, she was like, oh, do you want to watch, like, Little House on the Prairie? Something like that. And I was like... She was like, oh, let's go see if you like it, because I, like, didn't know what it was. I was like, oh, I don't think I've ever seen that. And I go, TV. She also handed me her phone because my mom texted her about what we were going to do for dinner, and I was, like, holding it, and I was about to text something, and I go, phone! I set it down and slide it over to her. I'm just looking around my room. I don't think that counts as using electronics because I, A, didn't use it, B, it was handed to me before I could, like, think about it. But this morning, before I took my shower, I was trying to figure out what clothes I should wear because I wanted to know what temperature it was. I was about to walk downstairs and ask Alexa. She who must not be named. Luckily, she is not in this room. But I was going to ask her. And then I stopped, and I go, no, you're not doing that. But then I went to my grandma's. She has an Alexa. I don't think this is cheating. We had her play the radio. We could have done it if we just grabbed a radio somewhere else, but... She who must not be named was the closest. So, please don't hate me. But I'd say me going to my grandma's house definitely made it easier for me to do this because we played cards for like 2 hours. Like if I hadn't have that, I think I would have run out of stuff to do a while ago. But I probably would have read a book as well. That's probably what I'm going to do before I fall asleep. Because I don't know what else to do. Once it, like, because this was my biggest concern. I was like, I can make it through the day. I would have gone for a bike ride earlier if I had been home. Like, I would have done other stuff. But now, I can't go for a bike ride. I wanted to do some boxing. But it's kind of late, and boxing's loud, and it'll keep people up. And I was concerned about how I was going to do boxing anyway, because I like to listen to music while I do it. It was like I was probably just going to turn on the radio really loud. My parents are just loving this challenge. And if any parents are watching this, they're like, I wish my kid would do this. They need to be off of their electronics. And then there's like mine where it's like, oh, can you do this? And I'm like, I'm editing a video for my mom. And I was like, oh, I can't use anything today. And she goes, oh, so you can't edit that video today. And I'm like, no, can't. Great, I'll edit it tomorrow. Maybe get it done tomorrow. Probably the day after that, but take some, you give some, you leave some when you lose some. And I've gone through a couple of SD cards already because I have one 32 gigabyte one. I have a bunch of 4 ones, one with 8 gigabytes. So I think the 32 one is actually in this camera, and in this camera I think it's just a 4 gigabyte. Which is so far holding up well because I took a bunch of pictures earlier to kind of just spend the time because that counted. See, like, one of the things that I had planned to do, I was probably just going to, like, write, because I like to write stuff. Probably just going to write. I normally type stuff, but I do have some stuff that, like, is written out, so I was like, oh, I can just do that. So, I might do that for a while if I don't get too tired. So, like, I want to stay up till midnight so I can be like, hey, guys, look at how I did, but realistically, I'm not going to make it that long. I'm going to get too tired 2 hours early. This is going to need a new pump soon. Yeah, I'm already feeling... I'm actually going to get to sleep, like, at 10, because except it's when it's, like, a school night, yada yada, I don't really go to sleep at 10. Which I guess is, like, when calculating, like, for my age and sleep, technically doesn't give me enough sleep. But once I'm up, I'm up. There's no, like, I know some people probably would have just napped 3 hours of this away. Through, like, 3 hours plus, and I'm like, no, can't. Like, I know I got out of the shower and my sister was still asleep. And it was, like, 10 o'clock. And I'm like in the winter I sleep in till like 9ish, but that's because the sun hasn't woken me up yet. And it's like, it's not that I'm like getting up at 7:30 like this morning and stuff and feeling super tired. Why did I go on my thumb when it was not, when it didn't have any nail polish on it? I don't know. But it wasn't that. I also like tried to sleep in, like I was like awake, but like my eyes were closed, so I was just like tossing and turning in a bed for like an hour because I was like, I'm not getting up yet because it's just gonna make the day longer. Because I was like low key dreading this challenge because it's like, it's not a big problem for me. It's just the fact that like when I want to relax, I like to like watch YouTube or play solitaire or go on Facebook. Yes, I'm old. Or like do something like that. And when you can't go on your laptop or like just edit a video, that too, because Mary May, man, that got me working hard. Like I gotta get like videos edited all the time, and I'm trying to film them at the same time. Like I was going to film another video today that didn't require any electronics other than my cameras, but I didn't end up doing that because I went to my grandmother's. No shade, I'm gonna make money for that yard work I did. But I think I might. But, oh, whoops. But it's fine. This was like fun in the sense of like just seeing how I could occupy myself. But at the same time, like I think like by now, if I hadn't gone to my grandmother's house, I'd be like, I hate this challenge so much, make it go away. But if you guys want to see me do this challenge again, and you want to see me do this, but I don't go anywhere, like I'm not allowed to leave the house, slap that like button so I can do it again. But you're gonna have to wait a little bit because I have to get the day right because I didn't have school today. But I have coding normally on Saturdays. So, well, actually that's ending soon, so. But I'm kind of busy. So, like, I can't do it on school days because, like, we use Chromebooks and stuff like that. So you physically cannot go through an entire school day without using any form of electronics. And also I'd have to sit in front of, like, a smartboard and stuff like that. So any average school day is out of the question. Because I just do this. Because Easter's coming up. I have fun Easter colors. Even though at the time it's Mary May for this flip video. So you guys are like, well, it's not Easter. Easter was a couple of weeks ago. And I'm like, good for you, but it's not right now. And I'm going to be seasonal. And I was like talking to somebody who was like, oh, what color should I do? They're like, oh, what's your Easter dress? And I go, oh, I don't know yet. And I still don't know yet. I could pick either a dark dress, it's like a dark blue that I've worn before, or like a light blue one. I don't know, I wanted to wear something more florally. I just got a new romper. Maybe I'll wear that. I'll wear that with its spaghetti straps. But moving on from that. Maybe. I don't know what to talk about next, so I'm just going to finish taking this off so I can actually have some time lapse in this. I'll get back to you afterwards, I guess. Now that that's done, and surprisingly my camera hasn't died yet, we're going to go for a striped look. Hopefully it doesn't look horrible. It's going to look bad on this hand, but not this hand. So first we're going to do base coat. A fun. Great base coat applied, and it's still surprisingly not dead. One thing about this camera, though, is the fact that it stops recording every 19-ish minutes, like almost 20. So, it's gonna be close to soon. So, which color is lightest? I feel like this one's lightest. I'm debating doing this one maybe for like the accent nail. I have to see what it looks like. But, you never know. Oh, and I'd like to point out the fact that this is going to look really bad. I'm very flimsy-handed, I guess you could put it that way. But these ain't going to be the smoothest of lines. So that concludes my look. So this thing's like disgusting. I don't even know what I'm gonna do that, but this is like the expectation reality kind of thing. Whew, okay. Job done, gotta let this dry. I can't watch anything to pass the time. I have to do something, flip, I'm already messing it up. Oof. Goodbye. Oh goodness.